doing, she is going to go out here to persuade you guys to accept the fact that the universe has ordained Asara Satepara Ma'at as true king of this planet, and I have this fire to corroborate my claim and to help to implement my reign. Now, fire, water, ice, wind, other people, animals, everything that's a part of the dynamics of our structure, our ecosystem, is at my command, at my bidding. And until you guys start understanding how that works, you're not going to get anything anywhere on the planet except this type of shit. Fires, violent wind, violent rain, violent earth, violent everything. You guys like to murder and kill. You built those concentration camps so you could kill everybody in them. Well, guess what? None of you motherfuckers can go and live in them. And that's the true reality of them. You got a shelter now. Instead of building shelters to help people, you build houses to kill people in. This is horrible. Horrible. It's just really, really a good thing to know that there's help for us people on the earth that's being victimized so bad, you know. So again, more fires, and there will be more and more and more and more and more. This is Oklahoma. In case you guys don't know, there was some horrible stuff done for this land to be occupied by the people who occupy it now. There was millions and upon millions of people who was run off this land and murdered and just done horrible wrong, frozen to death. You name it, it was done to them. And the mother of these people is here now in the form of that green fire, and that orange fire, and the black smoke, and the damaged houses that you see there too. There used to be trees that also were destroyed and done unjust. There's no need for the earth to be destroyed and mistreated the way it's being done. And that is the reason why all this justice is being served to the intruders. Look at that. That's like the homes that your army destroyed in Iraq. That's just how it looks over there. What goes around comes around. An eye for an eye. That's what we're looking at. You can't fight this. You can't kill it, and you can't bring it to your corrupt ass courthouses. It is what it is. Look at the damage. Look at it. The multitude of it. You're looking at Black Rain and Riot Ready just getting started. Just getting started. All those concentration camps that the money built for us melanated people and poor people to go into. Now you watch how much money they're going to find to rebuild all these neighborhoods for these white people that's getting torn up. But you can't find nothing for us melanated people. No Detroit, no nothing.
mind the amount of devastation left behind by the twister. Here's an image you may not have seen before. It's the view from Google's crisis map. You can see the path of the tornado from Newcastle to just east of Moore. As we zoom closer, you can see the before image of the Plaza Towers Elementary School in Moore, Oklahoma before the tragic storm and after. You can easily see how devastating this is. From Plaza Towers to this neighborhood in Moore, here's the before image from Google Earth and the after.
Is in effect after a massive 7.5 magnitude earthquake hit off the southern coast of Alaska. Happened around 4 a.m. Eastern this morning. Officials urge anyone in the warning area to move inland and find higher ground.
We have some real breaking news to report at this hour. A tsunami alert has just been issued in the South Pacific after a magnitude 8.0 earthquake struck just northeast of Australia in the Solomon Islands.
Powerful earthquake measuring 6.9 hit Japan late on Saturday night.
Photographers capturing an incredible display in eastern Russia. 4 volcanoes they found were erupting at the same time, just over 100 miles apart.
Nobody's ever seen anything like this. 4 different volcanoes, 4 completely separate eruptions happening at the same time.
It's a great story about the photographers and how they basically stumbled on this, right?
Yeah, it turns out, I knew there were storm chasers. These guys are volcano chasers. They were on their way to a photo shoot in Dubai. They heard this eruption was going on. They canceled it, hired a daredevil helicopter pilot who drove them right into the updraft of hot air over the volcano, and they're walking over hot lava until their boots were smoking to get these shots.
Now, on our top story, that magnitude 7.8 earthquake which struck the Iranian-Pakistani border. Early reports say there have been fatalities. Iranian officials say they expect deaths to be in the hundreds.
You felt it everywhere from Cape May to Manahawkin, Woodbine to North Wildwood, and all of you from Facebook to Twitter and all over social media are wondering what was that rumble through South Jersey this afternoon. Cape May County Emergency Management tells Fox 29 the South Jersey shaking was centered in Wildwood.
But tonight, we still don't know exactly what caused it. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Carrie Barrett.
It's quite the mystery. I'm Thomas Drayton. Good to have you with us. Right now, the military and the USGS aren't helping to explain it either.
And then with the terrible story I heard about the sinkholes, that's another thing that runs through your mind.
She's talking about a sinkhole, rumors of an earthquake, a sonic boom flooded social media when this happened. None of that confirmed. In fact, no word on what caused this. Reporting live in Woodbine, New Jersey, Shawnette Wilson, Fox 29 News.
Well, I can tell you this, people are talking about it, Shawnette. In fact, our Fox 29 Facebook fan felt the shaking all over. Jamie said she felt it in Wildwood Crest. Chantel said she felt it twice in Galloway. Judy heard the boom in Malaga, but no shaking. And Julie said she felt it in Linwood, New Jersey.
Well, we've been trying to get answers all day about what exactly this was, but so far, no one seems to know. You can see the windows vibrating in this surveillance video from Roger Wilco Liquor on Wellington Avenue in Ventnor, then the stunned reaction of employees inside. This happened shortly after 3 Tuesday afternoon, and people throughout Atlantic, Cape May, and Cumberland counties say they felt it. Now, the Shore region was shaken last Wednesday by a similar incident, which was also recorded at the liquor store and remains a mystery as well. We checked with the U.S. Geological Survey. They say there haven't been any earthquakes here. The military tells us they weren't doing any exercises in the area either. Luckily, we haven't gotten any reports of damage or injuries.
Talking about the earthquakes. They hit Oklahoma early this morning. overnight from 2 a.m. to the latest one at 5:15. News 9's Rusty Surrett is live for us this morning.
5 earthquakes rocking central and northeast Oklahoma, and these things were felt all the way from here in Oklahoma City down south to Chickasha, Weatherford, Fairview, Stillwater, even on over to Tulsa. We've got a timeline and a map to kind of give you an idea of where and when all of this started, and it was at about 1:45 this morning was the very first one. That was an estimated 3 miles west of Chandler. The U.S. Geological Survey saying that was a 3.0. 15 minutes later, right at 2 this morning, a very strong 4.3 earthquake shook the Oklahoma City metro area. This is the big one that most everyone felt at about 2 a.m.
Melody Pettit, thanks for joining us. We're following a developing story right now that has people in several counties in our viewing area wondering, what was that sound? Dozens of you have let us know about a loud boom or explosion between 6:30 and 8:30 tonight. We received reports about it from Mount